Hi, Taurus, and this is your November 2015 love forecast with me. This is Heart Divine. And again, thank you for being patient with me and waiting for your reading. It did take me a bit of time as I have been dealing with a lot of people, a lot of clients, so it was not easy for me to find the time to actually do the reading. So, yeah. Now for Taurus, for the first time, um, I have gotten reversal cards for you, and I usually do not read the reversals unless, I tried to make it not reverse, but I still pick it out as a reverse card. That is the only time wherein I would acknowledge a card as a reverse card in tarot. And that will tells me that maybe it's really meant to be a reverse type of card. So I would say that with Taurus, there is a great emphasis and need for you to control yourself, control your emotions. And usually Taurus are good at this, but I just kind of feel that this month is a bit different and a bit important as well. So, in terms of your love life and your relationships, I kind of feel that there will be changes going to happen in your relationship and love life as a whole. And this could be something long term. It's about you seeing the bigger picture. What do you truly want in your life, in your relationship? What is your desired goal with you and your partner? Or with what you wanted to happen in your love life as a whole. So, this is more about seeing the bigger picture and thinking about what are the necessary things for you to achieve that, for things to happen according to what you want, what your goals are, and how you want things to occur. So, changes in a relationship are very likely and very highlighted in your reading, Taurus. Though I kind of feel that in some relationships and partnerships, there is a sense of a need for repair or revitalize a relationship. I wouldn't say that most Taurus would find themselves in danger in their relationship, but I would say that it just needs a bit of saving before it becomes too late. Or it could be, it could be that your relationship is just craving for some passion, action, and, a thrill of some kind, and not be stuck in a cycle wherein nothing is actually happening, everything is becoming dull, and it's not really a healthy thing or a healthy cycle to enter in the first place. So you can definitely expect changes in the relationship, whether this is for you to repair or revitalize your relationship, improve the relationship, or probably digress the relationship because it cannot be fixed anymore. So it has to do with those things. Now, with Taurus, I'm getting here that you are finding solutions, finding balance in a certain situation. You are wanting to understand why things happen the way that they are, the way that they did. You're questioning a lot of things in your relationship, and I guess you can say that this part of you is more on evaluating, but I would say that this part of you is wanting to learn more about it so that you would know what to do. So I'd say that I guess we could link this to problem solving. and this is what you're doing. But you know, I just kind of feel that a lot of Taurus out there, they're trying to find solution in their problem, in their situation, in their relationship. They put too much energy and focus on that, which actually leads them not solving anything. They're not actually having results, and they're actually regressing more. So instead of you actually finding a solution, you are messing things up. Or it could be that this is a Taurus who wanted to make some changes in their love life. They want to do things, to make things happen, to initiate something. But they keep putting a lot of ideas in their mind on what they should do, or probably they know their goal, but they don't know how to reach that destination. They don't know how to reach that goal. So, something here is very conflicting energy for you. It's like you wanted to do something, you wanted to solve a situation, but you can't. You wanted to do some kind of action, but you are unable to. So, this is more of the struggle for you. And I kind of feel that there's a lot of fears as well. So, it could be that, you are fearing that if you did something, initiated something, and risk out something, could be that it will just fail. You'll just be disappointed, or you do some you're wanting to do something reckless, but what if you did something just crazy and reckless, and you end up being very disappointed, and you end up doing the wrong decisions, wrong choices, which leads you to a more negative part of life. So this is you thinking about a lot of possibilities, but you're going to a point wherein you might be thinking that you're just being practical. You wanted to know all types of opportunities, all types of problems for you to choose the best course of action. But slowly, little by little, you're actually focusing on the negative side of what may happen. So I kind of feel that a lot of Taurus had experience of disappointments in the past, that they are now afraid to do something, to initiate something. And this is why they are unable to move forward and unable to, move backward at the same time. They are feeling stuck. They're focusing on one thing, yet all at the same time, it's not really giving some sort of result in the situation. And I kind of feel the biggest challenge that most Taurus will encounter is really more about them handling their emotions, because I kind of feel that they're focusing too much on the negative side of life, negative side of a relationship, negative side of what may happen. They are focusing on what they do not have, what they are lacking, that they are not really able to see, the possibilities of the future, and what positive kind of event or action that may take place. So, this is really more about you overcoming those negative thoughts, because instead of you repairing the relationship or fixing the relationship, you're actually doing something to put more pressure and conflict in the relationship. So some Taurus would find themselves thinking of a lot of things on what I should do, but they are creating some kind of turmoil inside of them. And more likely they are unable to choose what path and what action needs to be done. It could also be that some Taurus out there, by thinking a lot of negative thoughts, or because of their disappointments in the past, or everything that they have been sad about, This might come to the surface, and this might lead to some sort of conflict with you and a certain person, probably because of you focusing too much on the past, too much on the negative side. You know, there could be some sort of clash to how this may go. So, which is why I was advising earlier that, everything should just be in balance with you. And try not to invest too much in the negative side of the situation and stop, overthinking and over assuming things. Because I kind of feel you have focused too much on the why and how will this happen that you are unable to move your body, move your spirit to actually do something in it. So it's like you're spending a lot of time in your mind that you're actually just spending time with your mind. So it's really more about you just dreaming and fantasizing about it, and no action is being taken place. So um, there might kind of there might be a time wherein you will just feel negative. There's really a lot of negative cards that are and the spread here. It's crazy. So I kind of feel that there's a need for you to stop being overwhelmed by your thoughts and your emotions as well, as both of them are just like piercing through you, and it's not healthy. So you may need to think, are your words being manipulative towards someone, or is it controlling, or are you sometimes when other people do their conversations, they're they're actually not making conversations, but they're accusing someone of doing this and that. You cannot always blame your past towards this person of why things are the way that they are, or why you are feeling that way, because I kind of feel that a lot of the issues that may come up here has a lot to do with your own insecurities and doubts, and just the negative side. I'm not really sure, it will be different per Taurus. So you really really need to be careful, because I kind of feel this is a delicate time, and if you had a bad habit to actually go in with the negativity, focus on what you don't have, what focus on what is lacking in your love life and relationship, it will be more harder for things to progress in the way that you wanted them to. And it could be that your other person or your partner is at the point wherein they're actually weighing what you want in this relationship. They are weighing the relationship that the two of you have and wanting to make a decision on where this may go. So there is a need for you to change your, I guess, outlook in the relationship, outlook in life. And what you may need to know here is that you need to be positive. You need to have some form of confidence in yourself and in the relationship. You need to start thinking of the positive side of life and try to balance your emotions as well. It's like when you are in a conversation with someone or negotiating with someone, try not to overreact if you're being not happy in what they are telling you. You need to be more level headed. And you do not need to always give some overreaction towards one thing. I just kind of feel that for a lot of Taurus, there might be things that they're doing that makes the situation worse. So there is a tendency that some Taurus might find themselves in a problematic situation in their love life. It could be that there will be something that is not going to be making them happy. It could be another person, it could be a situation as a whole, or it could be that, you're just looking back in the past and you're being emotional towards someone you have lost or someone that you allowed to leave you because probably you did not did your part or something like that. They're just kind of a painful feeling because this is the second time that I have picked out the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords as an outcome position. And, no matter what I do, I just cannot see this card as a positive thing. It's really more about you feeling some sort of feelings that are not comfortable. It could be that you're just missing someone, but from the way the spreads are being laid out to me, it's really more about if you do not stop yourself and you do not stop yourself indulging to your bad habits, to how you are in dealing with your love life and relationship, in dealing with your partner, something could occur that makes you regret this. Or at the very least, this is just, this can just be relating to a third party kind of relationship. It could be pain, suffering, those kinds of stuff, but it could also mean that your thoughts are clouding everything in you, your whole being, your own individuality. You are unable to make choices in a manner wherein you have a clear mind. So I kind of feel that there are things that just will just confuse you. And sometimes you're not even supposed to be confused, but because of your thoughts, your feelings that are going in every direction and at a very abnormal rate, the energies are just fluctuating. And this is going to make you more confused and have a difficult time in handling your relationships and handling on how things are, how things should be in your love life as a whole. So it's okay to actually think about your relationship. If there are problems, it's okay to understand them, but do not be hung up on the reasons, the how and why. Do not be hung up on those things that you fail to actually realize the bigger picture. You fail to realize what is really more important. Understanding the other person is something that is ethical to do, but you know, just understanding and not following through, not putting action and dedication and initiative to change things in your relationship is entirely a different story. So there's a lot of work to do for Taurus out there. And if you guys are in the habit of, being just negative, this is a sign for you to, hold back and reflect on those attitude and in those habits that you are doing. It is also telling me here that, you're probably being too passive in your relationship or how you deal with your relationship. And sometimes, you are getting used to being passive, that um, you're just building up more more self-esteem issues inside of you, more confidence issues inside of you, and you're not just you're not helping your love life, you're not helping your relationship, but you're also not helping yourself because in that sense, you are degrading yourself. You are, I would say, you are slowly losing faith in yourself, you know? So this is a time wherein if you spend a lot of time thinking, this is a time wherein you should think about taking action instead, rather than spending your time thinking, evaluating, why did this happen? How did this happen? How can I fix this? Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So there's a need for you to shift your gears in handling your love life and relationship as a whole. So, yeah, that is the reading for Taurus out there, and I do hope that this reading resonated with you. Um, if you do want more personal and more specific kind of reading, please do check out my description box below this video, as I do have all the information and details that you may need to know on how to book an appointment with me. So just visit my website right there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And again, thank you for watching and for all your support, and I'll see you next time.